Wow, this is actually a pretty cool connection. Hello, welcome to my stream. I don't feel like playing any games today. I feel like just talking. Oh, a lot of stuff is on my mind. What do I have to do to get to the next level on Twitch? Because YouTube and all these other companies, I'm getting multiple followers, multiple subscribers, etc. I looked at Asmongold, Misgif, all these top streamers that constantly say, hey, you stream every day, you do the grind, you'll get there. But it seemed like in this world, we're getting more into the small, short form of streaming. Because on my TikTok, which is ice_T9, I have a lot more followers, subscribers, and everything else. I just moved it from TikTok to X, Elon Musk, I guess X, and YouTube. And I don't know, it just seems like I'm doing more over there than on here. I mean, I get one or two views. I mean, during the week, I barely get any subscribers or anybody looking at my channel. It's just weird in general. It's like, what do y'all want? I mean, I guess it's never been on my mind in general. Don't get me wrong, I'm appreciating all my follows and subscribers I have, but, you know, I look at Asmongold and Misgif and all them, and the one thing that pisses me off is they always say, hey, do the grind, etc. When I started, it took a while for me to get there. And I'm looking at them like, y'all three, if not Amareth and other ones that are the top YouTubers in general or anything else, it wasn't like that when y'all were before. There's a lot of content creators trying to go out there and do something with themselves in general. And it's like more than what they say, basically, because I don't believe what they're saying, and I don't think they understand. Once you make it to the top tier of a Twitch streamer, it's your oyster. Like, everybody, the algorithm's going to see you first. It's not going to see me. It's not going to see these beginning streamers like we are in general. That just tells us, hey, try this guy out, etc. It's going to go to you. If you type Asmongold or Moist Critical on YouTube, the only thing you're going to see is their feed in general. Even if you don't subscribe to their channel or follow their channel, the only thing you're going to see is their feeds. Same thing goes with Amareth. Same thing goes for Moist Critical, Asmongold, etc. The algorithm plays for the ones that make the most. They don't go for the ones that are trying to get views, they're trying to subscribe, or try to struggle like I am doing right now. Don't get me wrong, it's not me a rant. It's just in my fucking head in general. I'm like, what is it that y'all don't understand? Once you make it and you have millions of followers, many of subscribers, etc., it's a lot easier for you to get people to want to watch you because the algorithm sees you. It doesn't see everybody else in general. That's what kind of bothers me about these top content creators. It's not the same anymore. I mean, it's 2024. Everybody has a camera, a phone, wants to go out and stream, etc. And it's just like, why are you even opening your mouth about something that happened in the 1990s? Because I see why these millennials and millennials, I can't talk. These millennials, I can't even talk, wow. The younger generation basically doesn't want to work and doesn't believe in grinding because it's not like that anymore. Jobs are fucked right now. You have to spend, you have to have 2 or 3 jobs to make it on this world. Same thing with streaming. It's not that easy as people think it is. It's tiresome. You'll have back problems, stomach problems, etc. in it. Just sitting here streaming for all that long of a time. And it's like, those people don't really tell you about things like that. Like the last stream I did for 9 hours, I could barely get out this damn chair. Like, that's a lot of work, man. And I just wish Moist Critical and all of them would understand that it's more than what you're saying, bro. Like, once you make it to the top tiers, you're making millions of fucking dollars. The algorithm's going to go for you, not for the small pond like me. Because he talked about you have to do the grind because when he started, YouTube started. And that's the point I'm trying to say. Yes, YouTube started when you were around for a lot of y'all that's been there for 10 years. So it didn't already know. It wasn't that many streamers that you were competing with then. So you just came in the algorithm just amount of the time. But now it's different. People are having to work 2 or 3 times harder on this stream to do something. My recommendation is do it on all platforms since Twitch allows it, etc. And do what I'm doing. Do TikTok videos and transfer them to each one of the social medias that you can. If you get to 1K subscribers on Kick, do that as well and move them around, because this streaming thing, I'm starting to see, or I guess it's opened my eyes about certain things that happen on this platform in general. It's why Twitch and so these companies are struggling in a weird way. They're putting all their hands in the high top content creators, but not really on the small ones. And the top content creators, they can help you all they want, but I can understand why they don't help anybody, because when they started, it was the same way with them. They didn't get no hand-me-down, so they don't expect to do that. But for when they start saying stuff like, just do the grind like I did in the 90s or the 2000s and everything is fine, it's not like that anymore. I mean, there's thousands of people on there that are trying to do the same thing I'm doing, trying to be a top content creator as well. Don't want to do the regular job, and want to come on here and do things. And it just bothers me when I see that shit. I mean, I play games all week. Well, really on the weekends, but rerun it all week. And I get more followers and subscribers from my reruns than me just talking to you right now, because the algorithm is going through millions and billions and trillions of people. So when I'm talking to you right now, it's a pain in the ass to get to this, just for you to get to me, especially for just chatting. And even when I started Twitch a long time ago, and I watched all these people telling you how to be a top content creator, I wouldn't even believe half the things they're saying. They're saying get a small game and that has less followers and less subscribers on Twitch, and you'll get more people talking to you. That's not true. That is certainly not true now. It goes right back to what I'm saying. If you're not making 100 viewers or anything like that, you're not going to go anywhere. It doesn't make a damn difference how much you want to be a top content creator, because everybody's playing the same game that you're playing. Everybody's talking just like I'm talking right now, that is doing the same thing that you're doing. Back in the days, YouTube, Twitch, and all these people don't understand that it's not the same anymore, man. It's almost like a lottery pick to really get noticed on Twitch. I mean, and it's fucked up. 500 people got laid off on Twitch. And it kind of shows why. They're not really thinking about the future of Twitch in general. There's so many people that have goals just like I do, that have so much links and talent that Twitch doesn't even care about in a weird way. I see it all the time. I watch people that started and ended just as fast because they didn't really get the recognition. See, me, I'm here for the long game. That's why I am doing what I'm doing on this journey I'm doing, And other things I don't like is they don't even have a filter, so you can have different characters by itself. See, TikTok, I could just go on there. I have 4 different characters that I play other than me. And I'm not going to tell you about it. You have to find them. But I get more views on those than I do for this. It's weird to me. And then last weekend, I was looking on my library on YouTube, and I'm like, I barely have any extra games to play. And even the ones I played, I've had, success, subscribers, etc. But at the same time, it's like, what am I doing? Because my short form talking to you, that's what you like more than me talking to you for hours on this or streaming. Because I guess people are getting more used to the short-term form instead of this long-term form. I mean, there was times I was streaming for about 10 hours, man, and stuff like that. There's this friend of mine that I watch streaming. Her name is, I ain't gonna tell her name, but she's sick right now. And, she streams every day. And don't get me wrong, she's making a lot of money per day, but it's like you need to take care of yourself. And that's the other thing I don't like about this streaming thing in general. It's like you're not just, you can get up, you can go do what you want, etc. Now, IRL streaming, different story. I'm talking about a gaming platform. Like, it's not that simple. You're not just going to get up, sit here for 9 to 16 hours and don't have health problems, because you're not supposed to sit for that long. You know, my recommendation is stretch, walk around, etc. And watching her, my streamer friend, doing that, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. How much she's fighting through the pain of just to get recognition through the algorithm through there, because she gets 500 to 700 views. She has a house from Twitch, and it just feels weird to me that that's what we have to do to get noticed. You know, like she streamed literally every day. You know, she went to school in Japan. She did all these things to be somebody, and she is somebody. But me watching her health degrade, watching her fight even more, even though she already made it, because now they have that Twitch Plus thing. And oh, by the way, please subscribe to my channel so I can get to Partner Plus. I haven't even made Partner yet. And that's the other thing that gets me kind of wondering what this is about. It takes literally God on earth to be able to get to Partner on there. Like on Kick, it didn't take that long for me to get affiliate, or on Trovo and things like that. But Twitch, you make it almost hard to actually get there. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I don't know why I'm just thinking about this, but I feel that y'all really want me to talk just as much as I do on the TikToks and everything else. Y'all want me to say something to you in general. And I hope you like my camera. I'm using the Samsung, I think it's called Note 23. I saw the 24, but not really happy about it. Looks pretty much the same. Only thing difference is the AI crap. But that's what I'm using right now. It's actually pretty cool with VCam. Didn't know actually I can look this good. I mean, it's weird. I can move around and it's like really HD compared to the other ones. But back to what I was saying, you know, watching these top content creators tell us it's the same thing as what they did is not the same to me. It's like you have to do a lot. Because one thing I do agree, you have to be here every day, and you have to put the grind in every day. But even then, it's best luck to get a top, you know, people starting to notice you in general. You know, I work a 9 to 5 job. I bust my ass there doing that. I can't be here every day. You know, my recommendations for most top content creators is to have either a bank account with a bunch of money in it already, kind of like buying a house, and be able to stay home for weeks so you can actually stream on here and people will notice you. Because think about it, this is worldwide. There's so many people out there that it's different time zones, it's different things. Other people are not going to be able to see your stuff. And yes, you can make a bulletin to what time you're going to stream, but even then, that's not 100% they're going to be there to see you. I mean, it's just a lot, like I said. Because I love this platform, don't get me wrong. I just really wish Twitch would do more than what it's doing. You know, I'm not asking for hand-me-downs or anybody to follow me. But for seeing what I'm getting on the TikTok side, the streaming I do on that one, it's only 1 minute. I mean, I get more views and everything else than on here. And also the customers that you deal with that, because I call them all customers, because it's just like going to a car dealership. You know, when they come on here to see me, I have to give them something that they want. If it's not what they want, they're gonna leave, and they come on for 2 seconds and then they'll leave because the ad revenue. That's the other thing I don't like. Like, why does the ad revenue have to be so much? It doesn't make any sense. Because it's like we go through this thing to buy these subscription services like YouTube Red and all that for no ads. So why are you making us have to give the customers ads? It makes no sense to me. So that's the only way I can make money. It's like a loophole that never ends. Like, people come and talk to me all the time. I can't even chat with them on my iWatch when I go to work to actually see how they're doing. Like, I have to come on my computer while it's restreaming all week and then comment. But about the time that I get home, they're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. And I can't use my phone at work. I'm a security guard. I can't do that. They won't allow me to be on the phone and stream. So that's why I say the best thing is just to stream at home and have an extra amount of money that you can stay at home and stream all day. But also worry about your health, man. Don't be trying to sit here for 20, 30 hours thinking that you're going to get something out of it. I mean, you might, but it's not 100%. I mean, look at me. I've only been here for 2 years, and yes, I've gotten my blessings, etc. But playing games is not really what's giving me the followers. It's actually just TikTok and all these other platforms that I'm doing that. It's just weird to me. Make sure you still hear me. Testing 1 2 testing. Testing 1 2 testing. And yeah, excuse me, a little sick myself. Weather changing in Houston, Texas is a bitch right now. We had a hard freeze for 2 days, and then we had almost like damn well 20 degrees weather, and then we came back to heat. So now everybody's is just sick right now. So, but back what I'm saying, I really wish Asmongold and all these Hive developers stop talking about how to be a streamer, because you already made it. It's like they have already got the followers. Everybody knows them. The algorithm's working on their side, etc. You're not going to sit there and do the same thing they did to get in this platform. Like I said, my recommendation is doing the short forms. I think Miskif talked about that. Do it on all platforms. Put yourself out there. Hell, when you're walking around life in general and you talk to people, they ask what you do, you say you're a streamer and pass your cards around. Let them know. Like, put that grind on, because just sitting here playing games all day in general, it's not going to really work for you. Even on Fortnite, that's why I stopped playing it, because I'm talking to little kids, man. Like, these are the children that basically play this. So I'm a 43-year-old man. Haven't you seen a lot of content creators get in trouble for talking to underage people, even if they didn't do anything? Like, that's one thing I don't like either. Like, it's just weird to me. But like I said, it's just a lot on my mind. I don't know why it's there, but it is. Because me doing short forms on TikTok, just talking about the news, talking about things in general, I get more views, subscribers, etc. on all my stuff. Like on YouTube, good example. On YouTube, I had I think it was 56 subscribers. And then I got to 70 subscribers just doing the short form crap. And then it got to 111. But right now, I can go on my phone and literally do a 1 minute reel just talking about something. And they'll find me and subscribe to my channels a lot faster than what I would do then. So, but I know I sound a bit of an asshole doing this, but it's kind of getting ridiculous. I mean, we all have different things that we have to do to hustle. I mean, it's no different than you being in the real world hustling. This is an everyday thing, And once you make that certain amount of money, you need to slow the fuck down. Like I said, for my friend, she's doing this every day, killing herself doing that. Antisocial, things like that. That I don't want to be in that. I'm definitely going to slow down once I get to that amount of subscribers. That's why you see a lot of these YouTubers that's been making these millions of dollars have the burnout thing. Like, you have to do multiple things in my thing. Because I don't think, retiring is a good idea anyways, I think you should do it in different forms. If you don't want to do it for hours in because of, the worth you have and you have a lot of money in the background, you should try different things in general. You shouldn't be sitting there still doing the grind every day, all day, especially when you make that much amount of money. I mean, it's stupid to me. And those subscribe buttons should be worth more on YouTube side than just before. I mean, I don't know. It just feels weird to me. And let me change something on here. Turn my ads down. And that's the thing I don't like. They come see me. They see my ads. And then they'll leave. It's like, what's the point of doing it, man? All right. All right, that's better. Now y'all can actually look at me. But yeah, like I said, it's weird to me seeing that. Like that's why I don't stream every day, because my short form, I have time to actually talk for like 1 minute, get ready for bed, and get ready to work tomorrow. Like I'm about to get promoted to a manager, etc. So I have no time to be over here and stream all the time. And I really do feel bad when they talk to me on there and they're asking like questions and I'm not even there to see it because I can't use my phone at work and comment. I wish they had like a Twitch chat or a Restream chat that can be on my iWatch so I can look at it. I can, talk to people like I'm talking to them through a text message. It's just weird with that. And yes, I've tried to put my one of my cell phones on here. And maybe I'll try that because I have like 4 cell phones. So maybe I'll just put one on there that I can actually leave so I can text you can text me, etc. so we can talk. But it's weird, man. And that's the other thing I don't like about it in general. Like they just changed the rules about nudity 3 times already. And it's like women gonna take advantage of this. Like they have. Like this other girl I'm talking about, the other one that I'm not gonna say. She's already showing her cleavage and showing her nipples with the tape on it. Yeah, Twitch, y'all need to figure out what the hell you're gonna do, or need to find somebody else that can take care of the job, because it's not, like I said, the same for everybody. Everybody is different, and women in general, they know how to take advantage of this whole nudity thing in general, because there's so many creepy motherfuckers like me that like watching that shit. That's why I'm not mad at them. Hey, boo-boo, you do what you gotta do. Because I agree with that. Well, if I was a fine-looking girl like that, I would do the same exact thing. But back to what I'm saying, it's like, it doesn't make any sense to me, basically. Like, you have to put yourself out there on every platform. You have to do it on TikTok first, what I would do. Do short forms on there during the week. Then I would actually go to moving your TikToks videos to all the other platforms, the social media platforms, and YouTube. And you'll see what I'm talking about. I mean, it's just weird. Because, I mean, I've done this for 2 years, and the highest view count I've ever had, I think, was like 10, And don't get me wrong, it's growing. But it just doesn't make any sense how hard it is for some of these content creators to understand, the top ones. It's a lot more of a grind than you think. I think Joey was the only one, the anime man, when he was talking about YouTubers that are actually quitting or retiring, and he said the same thing. It's almost a blink in the air that you're going to get noticed on Twitch in general. It's not like you're going to just run around and be able to get, content out there that people are going to be able to see. Only in the short form, they'll see it because there's more people that have a smaller thing. Because if you think about it, they're busy too. They're going out there living life themselves. So those short forms that you can put on your phone, they can watch that and subscribe to your channel a lot more easier than this. That's why I wish Twitch would have reels. I know they have short forms, but I mean reels, just like everybody else. So you can put your stuff, not just put your clips for what you like, but clips that are actually, it's like a reel kind of thing. Because short form is starting to be the big thing, not the long form like this. I mean, I could have done right now, it's 33 minutes and 43, almost 43 minutes I done talked to you. I could do 7 or 8, even if not 30. Well, actually, I can do more than that. Reels right now, and I can get followers that way than being on here all day. Like, it's weird to me that people don't understand that. I don't know. It's just weird for me to talk about this, but I'm sick and tired of a bullshit. I really am. People giving you the false hope of what this platform can do and not give you the reality of what it's going to do. I mean, think about it. Most of these platforms, the top Twitch streamers, Miskiff and all of them, they're all over the place on every social media in general. They can't just say, hey, just go on Twitch and turn it on and you're going to win. And sometimes they say that and that pisses me off. It's like, that's not true. Like, when I started, I had to grind to get the followers I have in general. And even then, they just do raids. They don't really talk to me like you. You have to be friends in a certain group, which I mean the Twitch algorithm, to really know and understand what you need to do. Like, that's how it works. It's not like, Yeah, I do believe there's an organization in every company and everything that you do, and they can blackball you just as fast as well. That's what I believe in that. And I think Twitch is the same way, but the organization is Twitch, which is the higher ups that basically sees all these streamers, and then they go on there and go for the top streamers, and they put them in a certain one. That's why they get the ad revenues more. That's why they don't get copyright striked in general when it comes to the streaming in general. No, I can't talk. Like when they get the copyright strikes, most of the top content creators will not get copyright strike, even if they play the music that just came out today, because they're in a certain tier compared to us. You know, if I was to play something right now that was not part of the algorithm, they would actually mute me. Same thing goes with YouTube, Facebook, etc. Like it's so much that they don't understand, and I guess they never will understand. You know, I play this rerun because I have to work. I have no time to be on here. Don't get me wrong, I'm blessed to where I am and where I'm going. I mean, it's 2024, and all my characters that I play on TikTok, and I'm about to move him to, I think, Kick, one of the characters I play, is growing fast. And that's the other thing I've noticed. Like, fantasy is becoming more reality than reality is becoming more fantasy. Because I play a character on there, and I get more views than Ice-T9 ever got. When I started with him, he's only been maybe doing this for 8 months, and he has already more subscribers than I ever would have had. Like, it's crazy. You know, I watch his TikToks are just growing exponentially like crazy, but I'm still grinding worse than he is, you know. That's why I put my pennies in different pots instead of just doing one thing, because that's not how the streaming world works in general. Let me get some water. All right, I'm back. Like I said, it's different, you know. Just seeing how he basically, excuse me, water. He basically has surpassed Ice-T9 in so many ways, because the difference between me and him, he demands you to find him. He demands for everything to happen. All he does is just yell at you, really, and talk about how he feels about things in a creepy way, and he gets more views than this character ever would. You know, I know it's going to take about 7 years before I really get my name out there, but in general, like, that's how it is, unfortunately, because I guarantee when I start playing him on my other platform, I'm going to get more subscribers and money than this guy's ever had, and it's weird with that, you know. You have to change with the times, or put your pedals in both sides, man. That's what I feel, you know. And Asben and Most Critical, you know, reels that pop up all the fucking time on YouTube, like, you can't get away with it. Once you type that on YouTube without even following them, it's going to be a new one every fucking day. If not, every time you refresh your YouTube, that will pop up. I mean, that's how it is. Because the three that I see always has multiple platforms that no matter what, it's going to show their stuff in the beginning. Is Asmongold, Miskiff, and Emaru. Those three, if you type those in on your YouTube, you will see more of that kind of stuff. Without even subscribing or following them. Like, that's just so unfair, bro. Because I don't see Ice-T9 stuff on there, or the gameplay that I play. I don't see anything like that. I see the reels show up quite a bit on there, but people like me, no. Because I'm not part of the team of this society that they are in now. I mean, that's what I feel. I mean, you can't just sit there and think that you're in the same ball as they are. Same thing as the top content creator thinks that when you go back thinking that doing the same thing they did will actually get them somewhere. And that's not the same thing, you know? because I'm not going to kill myself for any company. I don't care who it is. Once I make enough money in my regular job, I am quitting and I'm coming here. And I'm going to stream every day and do what I have to do. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it. It's just I'm going to do it a better way, a different way, instead of just expecting them to do it. And there's a reason why Twitch is laying off so many people and whatnot, because they put their bags in all these fucking top streamers and not really on anybody else. The algorithm only goes for the top viewer counts, etc. They don't go for the low view counts like me, and they never will, because they're going for the money. They're thinking about the now and not the then. I mean, good example, you go to Japan. You go into any restaurant, they're sold out, and you wonder why. Because they treat their customers right. When you walk in, they treat like they're your best friend. They sit you down, they treat you right. They are there with you until you end. That's why because they don't care about the money part in the beginning. They more care about the atmosphere, how it looks, the presentation, stuff like that. And that's the thing that it just really gets to me in general. It's like you have to understand that streaming is not as easy as you think it is. You can kill yourself doing this crap for streaming for 9 hours. I've seen people, go to the hospital without drinking or eating because they're just streaming and all that. Like, it's a health crisis too. I mean, these chairs are not meant to be sit for that long of a time. That's why I say move around, get water like I did, etc. You can't just sit there and do stuff like that. But I don't know. I know I'm just rambling, but it's just been on my mind. And I think about just doing more talking on here when I get home from work and talk on here and do reels. Maybe do this for like 30 minutes and then go on my TikTok reels and do that, because I see more people watching me on my reels than watching me on here. And honestly, I hate to bust people's buttons, but gaming and streaming is dying, man. Like, it's not going any better. I mean, everybody's streaming the same game that you're playing, the Grand Theft Autos, etc. The ones that have the 1K, 2K, 10K followers are the ones that are actually already made. So they already have a lot of people watching them. So they're going to already go on there and just watch them play. And the algorithm's going to be on their side. So, hey, there you are. But, yeah, it's just weird to me. But I hope you like what I said. Please like and subscribe. Check my reels. Ice_T9 is on TikTok. I'll probably be on here tomorrow. If not, you'll see me on TikTok reels. And we'll talk then. But I had things to say. It's just been on my head for a while. I talked about 40 minutes. I think that should be enough. I'm going to rerun this all week and see if anybody catches on it. If you like what I have to say, please follow me on my channels. Please. I'm trying to get the fuck out of my job in general. You can give me a sub for free on Amazon, Prime in general. And I'll keep doing the grind. I'll play games. IRL. I have futures plans for this stream in general. But as of right now, I see my futures more on TikTok, doing reels on that than being on here. But I am dedicated on all. Don't get this straight. I'm doing everything in general to be a top content creator. And I ultimately want to be there. And check my other characters out that I'm trying to do on TikTok. I'll probably just leave it on a loop on the TikTok side through my computer, so you can see all the characters and things that I've been doing on there and put it on Twitch. That's probably what I'll do for now, because just playing games to get yourself known out there, it just doesn't work that way. Through the real side on TikTok, it works better, but through here, it doesn't. So, but anyways, you have a good rest of your day. If you have any donations, my donation page is on there. Like I said, I'm trying to at least get to 1,000 so I can actually get this car I'm trying to buy. In general, I know it's weird, people asking for that. Your subscribers will actually help me in all my channels. Your follows will help as well, etc. And I know it's weird for people to ask those kind of questions, but unfortunately in this world, we have to work. So anybody that wonders why I don't respond fast enough or whatnot, it's not me, it's Twitch and their stupid chat crap. I'm at work at the time that you talk to me, so it's hard for me to respond. If you want to talk to me, message me on Twitch in general, and we'll just go from there. But anyways, take care. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.